Welcome back to Let's Play Myst, everyone, and welcome to the Stoneship Age. Yep, we were able to find the linking book to this age in the previous video by raising the sunken ship out of the water by the docks. And now we got ourselves another age to explore. So we seem to currently be standing on one of the two halves of the ship that's embedded in this rock. Here's the other half over here. And there's the lighthouse that Atris wrote down in his journal that Atris talked about. And here is the walkway that we saw in the bird's eye view of the age in the journal that leads up to the top of this rock. And there's a telescope here. And if we look into it, we see nothing of interest. Nothing but the horizon. And there's a number 0 above it. And apparently we can click and drag the telescope left and right. And the further to the right I go, the bigger the numbers are. So I'm guessing those numbers are degrees? Yeah, so I'm guessing right now I'm facing 90 degrees to the right from where the telescope started. Okay. That's a part of the sunken ship, I guess. Or not the sunken ship, the ship embedded into the rock. And there's a lighthouse, which is currently inoperable by the looks of things. And there's 180 degrees from where I started with this telescope, and another piece of the ship, I guess. So I'm guessing this goes all the way around 360. Let's see. There's 300, 320, 340. Yep, as soon as we hit 360, it goes straight back to 0. So yeah, we can look all around the Stoneship age through the telescope here, but there's nothing really of interest to see here. So let's step on back down and continue exploring. There's an entrance to the rock here, but unfortunately it appears to be flooded with water. That sucks. How about over here? Yeah, there's another entrance on this side as well, but it also appears to be flooded. And there's also a doorway that also appears to be flooded. So what happened here? How did these entryways get flooded? And most importantly, what happened to Branch? Where's Emmett? Where's Will? Where's anybody? Did Cirrus and Achenar come here and kill the inhabitants on this age? Or did they somehow drown inside those caves? I don't know. Whatever the case, they don't seem to be here anymore, which really sucks. Can we go check out the lighthouse? Well, it looks like we can, judging by the shattered window. We can go ahead and step inside. And there is a door on the ceiling here that appears to be locked. And down here is a key that's unfortunately chained to the floor, so I won't be able to bring it up to this door and get rid of that lock. And it looks like the lighthouse itself is also flooded, and if we look down from this angle, you can see a step right there, which means there must be a stairwell that goes down further into the lighthouse. But unfortunately, we can't go down that way because apparently the stranger, the character I'm playing as, is afraid of water. Then he must really hate this age because of the fact that it requires a lot of walking on planks and some areas being flooded and whatnot. What's over here? We have what looks like the crow's nest of the ship under an umbrella with what appears to be 3 buttons. Well, let's go ahead and press one of them and see what happens. It sounds like it activates some kind of pump. So did that clear out one of the flooded area? Did it clear out the lighthouse? Nope, it did not. What about the cave entrances? Nope, that's still flooded. How about the other one? Nope, that's still flooded too. So that just leaves this doorway right here. Yep, we can now go down below deck and see what's beyond this door. Well, not really much to see here. It's dark. It's really dark down here. I'm not going to go down this way because I can't see what's down there, and I'm a little worried about what I might find down there in the dark. So let's head on back up and go ahead and press one of these other buttons. Let's do the middle one next. And as you can see, the doorway to below deck is flooded back up again. But when you look at it, the cave entrances are opened up. But it's also dark down here. I can barely see where I'm going. I'd rather wait until I can, like, find some way to light up this pathway. I mean, there's some lights in the ceiling, so I wonder if there's a way to turn those lights on. But is the other entryway opened up? Yes, it is. But again, it's too dark to make out where I'm going, so I'm going to have to wait until I find a way to turn the lights on. So if the first button activates the pump that clears out the bottom of the ship deck, and the second one clears out the two tunnels in the rocks, then I'm guessing the third button will clear out the lighthouse. And that is indeed the case, and we can actually go downstairs toward the bottom of the lighthouse. And here we find a treasure chest. Alright, smash it open. Actually, no, we'll need a key, because according to the Blade of Ara, these are arcane locks that are beyond his capabilities, or something like that. Wait a minute, that's the wrong game. Anyway, so yeah, we got ourselves a chest of some sort, and for some reason, it wasn't floating at the top of the lighthouse when it was flooded. It's clearly made of wood, although there are some metal straps on here, but I doubt those will keep it from being sunken, unless there's some actual treasure in there, in which case, yeah, that would explain why it wasn't floating. Well, there's also what appears to be a valve right here. Let's see what happens when we open it. It releases some water. Oh, so this isn't a treasure chest, it's a water cooler? Huh. So I wonder if that's why this thing wasn't floating, because of the fact that it was full of water. Well, since I closed the valve back up, let's go ahead and flood this lighthouse again. And see what happens. See if the chest will be floating. Yes, it is. And would you know it, it is right next to the key chained to the floor. So let's go ahead and open it up. And there's another key that we can pick up and use to unlock this padlock. However, before I do that, there's one thing that I'd like to show you. Look at what happens when I try to step outside with the key. See, it's in my hand right now. And now it's gone. Where did it go? Well, let me go ahead and pump out the water from the lighthouse again. And run back down. See, there it is right there. Somehow the stranger clumsily dropped the key down into the bottom of the lighthouse when he tried to step back outside. And if I do it again, yeah, the same ordeal. Can I unlock the chest with this key? No, I can't. It was worth a try. So let's go ahead and stop being klutz and actually open up this lock. And you can actually find the lock down at the bottom of the lighthouse. Yep, there it is, along with the key, which I didn't mean to pick back up. Go ahead and set it back. So now that this is unlocked, we can open it up and see what's up here. We have what appears to be a generator and a bunch of batteries, which are currently depleted. But I wonder if turning this crank handle will charge up the batteries. And yes, it does. You see, there's some of the meters filled up, and the light that was red before is now green. So why don't we continue turning this handle until we fill up the meter completely, which would take like 2 or 3 full revolutions. Okay. Why is the handle still turning? Um, I'm not pressing the mouse key. I'm not pressing the mouse button. It's turning by itself. Um, Ghost! Ghost handle! This place is haunted! Okay, the meter is almost full. Okay, now the handle stopped turning. Okay, you're gonna start turning again? No. Okay, that's close enough. It's almost at the top, but that's close enough. So let's see if we have turned on the light down in the poop deck. Let's see if we've accomplished that. And the answer is no. It's still pretty damn dark down here. But would you look at this? The cave entrances are now lit up. So I guess we can now go ahead and check out what lies down beyond these tunnels. But I'll go ahead and check them out in the next video. So until then, I shall see you guys next time.